Planning and Zoning Commission. We welcome all of you, and we ask you to join us as we recite the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Mr. Summer, call the roll, please.
Commissioner Benberry, Commissioner Benberry,
Here.
Commissioner Bradford,
Here.
Commissioner Morrison,
Here.
Commissioner Pollard,
Here.
Commissioner Schramke, Commissioner Wade,
Here.
Chair Crecilius.
Here. Thank you. Mr. Morrison, you have the minutes motion, please. Would you read that?
Yes, ma'am. I move that the reading of the minutes for March 15th, 2021 be waived and that the minutes of said meeting as prepared by staff be approved as written.
Second.
Second by Bradford. Are there corrections, additions to the minutes? If not, call the roll, please.
Commissioner Morrison,
Aye.
Commissioner Pollard,
Aye.
Commissioner Wade,
Aye.
Commissioner Benberry,
Aye.
Commissioner Bradford,
Aye.
Chair Crecilius.
Aye. We have one new petition from the Urban Renewal and Community Development Agency. Mr. Wade, you have that item of business. Could you read that motion, please?
I move that the URCDA find that the property located at 617 North 16th Street is surplus. And I further move that the bid of $350 is accepted. And I further move the property be transferred to Richard McLaren.
Second.
Second by Pollard.
This is a smaller lot in Fountain Avenue in the revitalization district. The gentleman owns the property next door and he would like to expand his garden. This is a 4,500 square foot lot, which is a lot smaller than the typical lots in Fountain Avenue, which are generally in the 8,000 square foot range. Since development would be difficult on this lot, staff is recommending approval to transfer it to Mr. McLaren.
And I know that you have requested, opened it up and requested any kind of bids from anyone else, and no one else applied, I believe.
No one else applied or put a bid in.
Just out of curiosity, if someone had bid for it, and got it, was there anything they could actually do with that? With the restrictions on Fountain Avenue? And
Excuse me, it could be difficult, but they could apply for variances from the board, or in this case, the HARC, if things like setbacks couldn't be met. It would be a challenge to put a single family home in there that would meet minimum, if it's owner occupied, of 670 square feet, plus the side yard setbacks at 6 feet, 25 in the front and rear. So they would at least more than likely have to get a variance in the Board of Adjustment.
And did I understand the city is taking care of the demolishment of or removal of whatever property is there now?
It's already demolished.
Already done.
It's
Okay.
vacant.
Yes. Great. That's a good use of it.
It is. I'm assuming that probably he'll want to come before us to remove the lot line and make it all one lot. Is that what he anticipates doing, or do you know?
That I do not know. We've not had that conversation. I think since it's going to be a use where nothing's going to be built, he doesn't have to abolish the property line. So I don't know the answer to that, but I did not anticipate a waiver.
Okay. Are there any other questions or comments on this item? Call the roll, please.
Commissioner Wade,
Aye.
Commissioner Benberry,
Aye.
Commissioner Bradford,
Aye.
Commissioner Morrison,
Aye.
Commissioner Pollard,
Aye.
Chair Crecilius.
Aye. Now we move into Planning Commission petitions. And Ms. Pollard, you have our first item of business, New Holt Road.
I move that this commission adopt a resolution approving the amendment to a development plan for the property located at 2670 New Holt Road, Suite 240.
Second.
Second by Wade.
This is an amendment to a development plan for initial signage for a new restaurant. The front elevation is proposed to be 51.15 square feet. The side elevation, 66.83 square feet. That's the one that faces the proposed drive-through. And also a 3.5 square foot panel on a freestanding sign that would be the same size as what's existing. I believe Ms. Englert is with us tonight if you would like to add any additional information.
Nope, that's about it. You did a good job. We're on spring break, so we're trying to like adjust our iPad here so we can participate.
All right. You're doing a good job. And I'm fascinated by the chicken salad chick, so I'll be out there at your drive-through for sure.
All right.
We're excited.
Does anyone else have any comments or questions?
Is there inside seating?
Yes.
Yes, I thought so. Okay.
And patio.
Thank you. Yes. I remembered the patio and it's on here, but thank you.
Are there any other questions? Call the roll, please.
Commissioner Pollard,
Aye.
Commissioner Wade,
Aye.
Commissioner Benberry,
Aye.
Commissioner Bradford,
Aye.
Commissioner Morrison,
Aye.
Chair Crecilius.
Aye. Our next item of business is 0011. Mr. Benberry, I believe you have that motion to read for us, please.
I move that this commission receive and file the application of Signature Homes of Paducah LLC, Michael and Deborah Walker and Carrie and Brittany King for the proposed re-subdivision of property and establishment of an egress easement located at 3835 and 3845 Niblick Lane and 419 Westwood Boulevard. I further move that the requested waiver of the public hearing and the dedication of streets be given and approval of the submitted plat be granted.
Second.
Second by Morrison.
We have Mr. Gardner on the Zoom tonight for any questions y'all may have.
Are there any questions or comments?
Staff did have 2 comments to be addressed on the plat, and that was to remove the variance request note and the additional rear yard note, as that's already been done. And all 3 property owners will be required to sign the plat. I believe the King's signature block was left off, but to establish that ingress egress easement, they'll need to sign off on it as well.
Are there any other comments or questions? If not, call the roll, please.
Commissioner Benberry,
Aye.
Commissioner Bradford,
Aye.
Commissioner Morrison,
Aye.
Commissioner Pollard,
Aye.
Commissioner Wade,
Aye.
Chair Crecilius.
Aye. Mr. Bradford, you have our last item of business tonight. Our last item of new business, I will say.
Yes, I move that this commission receive and file the application of Part Lane Janitorial Services Supplies LLC for the proposed re-subdivision of property located at 5510 and 5540 Cairo Road. I further move that the requested waiver of public hearing and the dedication of streets be given and approval of the submitted plat be granted.
Second.
Second by Pollard. This is the property that was just annexed into the city that we heard about a month ago. And now they are abolishing lot lines and reestablishing those to create new lots. Are there any questions or comments?
For the two existing garages toward the rear of track 1, is there proper distance between the new property line and those structures?
Yes, there is. That was one of the things that determined the location of it, was conversations that I had with the surveyor on where to put it.
Are there any other questions or comments? Call the roll, please.
Commissioner Bradford?
Aye.
Commissioner Morrison?
Aye.
Commissioner Pollard?
Aye.
Commissioner Wade?
Aye.
Commissioner Benberry?
Aye.
Chair Crecilius?
Aye. In other business, we do have one other thing that I would like to get your input on tonight. As you know, you received a sample meeting notice today listing limited public seating, commission meeting broadcasts, and media attendance for in-person meetings that the City Commission has returned to at City Hall. And really what I would like to know, I would like to get input from each of you about whether you feel comfortable going back to in-person meetings, whether you would rather remain virtual meetings. I mean, we can go back to in-person meetings if you would like. Personally, I would like to do that because I feel like there are some people who feel excluded from the process, who are not able to negotiate Zoom meetings and who don't feel comfortable participating that way. And I'm talking about people in the public. I think we've become very comfortable with it, but really it's up to you as the members. And I guess one of the things that, it would determine this is if you've been vaccinated yet. That's one of the considerations. So I'm open now to listening to all of your comments. Who would like to go first?
I'm more than ready to get back in person, and I'll have both shots by then. So have the next one Wednesday, if that's a concern for anyone. Will we, there were some barriers between us, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Will those remain?
Those
Yes.
are still there.
I think that's good. And if folks are more comfortable with me wearing a mask, I'll wear one. But personally, I don't even need a mask anymore. I'm kind of beyond that, I feel like. But for the sake of others, I'll wear a mask. I'll say it that way.
Sure.
So, but I would like to do it in person.
I'm in favor of in person.
I'm in favor in person.
Yes.
Mr. White, did you say yes?
Yes, I said yes.
Okay, sorry, couldn't hear you. You kind of cut in and cut out. You're very quick. Valerie, how do you feel?
Yeah, I'm fine. I didn't get whatever you're talking about meetings today. What's the protocol for mask wearing at City Hall at this point, Josh?
They are encouraged whenever we send a meeting notice out for public hearing, it does state on there that you are encouraged to wear a mask.
Okay, thank you.
I guess along that line, Josh, during the meeting itself, if someone is speaking, is the mask, I mean, I find them to be a hindrance again, kind of like some,
At the city commission meeting, people's been removing them to speak. At
okay,
the commission.
Right.
We are
that same protocol.
plexiglass box.
Primarily it's because there are dividers, the microphone is covered with plastic. You're so far away from the audience that you're really very socially distant from them. So it's not really required.
And then will we make some sort of, if we're agreed to this, will we make some sort of announcement for the public before we, okay.
We can, and that's something I'd be glad to work with Pam Spencer on, as far as getting it out on our Facebook page and our social media accounts. Pam is out this week, so it will be next week before anything like that would be available to the public.
Okay.
I think that would still give them at least a week because we wouldn't be meeting in person until the 18th. I don't feel comfortable going to in person this Thursday for that one item of business. And besides, we've already set that up as a virtual meeting. So I feel like we need to honor that. Well, great. I'm glad to hear that you all feel comfortable about going back to in person. And I suppose, I don't know if we need a motion to go back to in-person meeting, but just to give everybody the chance to vote, why don't we do that? I would entertain a motion that the Paducah Planning.
Haven't we all said, we've all said yes, haven't we?
Well, you have, but I
We
feel like.
didn't do a motion to suspend
Good
in
if we.
person.
Huh?
What, Bob?
We went ahead and voted just so that everybody would be on record for that.
So, Bob, what did you say? I'm sorry.
I said we did not have a motion to suspend in-person meetings, so it doesn't really seem to be appropriate to do it the opposite direction to get back into in-person.
Well, Bob, if you don't feel comfortable with doing that, then we just won't do it. Okay?
I will say,
you're so much, you know.
well, I will say the one, we do have one member who's not here.
That is
I would
correct.
respect what she might say. So I would very much like to hear her input as well.
And so would I. I was hoping that she would at least call in tonight so that she could be a part of this. But I have a feeling she's trying.
If everyone's going to be here Thursday night, then we can discuss it again after that short called meeting.
By state law for called
like
meetings.
a great idea.
Ooh, you're right. We can't.
Or, yeah, state law prohibits other business for called meetings. So it does have to be a regular scheduled meeting.
That was a test.
Good, Josh.
So, Kathy.
You corrected Bob?
Kathy, can you just check with Lorraine and let us know?
I'll be happy to. I'll give her a ring as soon as this meeting's over.
Okay, thank you.
If there's any problem at all, I will give everybody an email letting them know.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And
because
Kathy,
we want everybody to feel comfortable.
And Kathy, I'll wait to let the city manager and city clerk know until I hear from you.
Perfect. I'll text you tonight if I can get in touch with her.
Okay, that'd be fine.
All right, perfect. If there's no other business to come before the commission tonight, we do have a called meeting on Thursday at 5:30, but our next regular meeting will be April the 19th, and we are adjourned at 5:49.
Excellent.